This file is meant to transform you into a female Mew. This transformation will occur in a step-by-step process over a period of time, until you are able to see yourself transformed fully and easily. It is recommended that you do not completely rely on your subconscious at first. Instead, imagine the changes on your own. Doing so will allow the transformation to become more second nature to you, thus in effect training your subconscious to eventually take control on its own. First, I will count down from 10 to 1. With each number, you will relax your arms, shoulders, and feet. As each number passes, your breathing rate will slow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your arms, shoulders, and feet are all relaxed. As you take those deep breaths, you may notice your eyes getting heavy. In fact, you can't resist the temptation and fall asleep, taking even deeper breaths as you fall even deeper. Now I will count up to 10. As each number passes, you will begin to lose your ability to make your own decisions. In fact, everything I say will be your thoughts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your mind is now completely blank and owned by me. Now you are ready to start your transformation. You are becoming a female Mew. You will see it in your mind. You will visualize it and perceive it as real as possible. It will be subconscious. Your subconscious is going to make it real for you. The transformation is going to happen as you listen to this file. Transforming isn't as difficult as you might think. Just imagine the transformation as it happens, training your subconscious mind. If we start with simple changes and work our way up to more complex changes, taking things one step at a time, the transformation will become easier along the way as your mind gets used to the idea of transforming. Thus, the first changes will be purely visual and should take effect easily. Your transformation will begin now. The first change will be your eyes. You can't really see them without looking in a mirror, so we will start with that. Your eyes turn a baby blue with white irises around them. Imagine it as if it were real. Your eyes are changing into mu eyes. 2. The next changes will be mostly visual. Your hands are now losing 2 fingers. Your pinky and thumb will become stiff and unusable while they shrink into nothing. You are gaining 3-fingered hands. Imagine it as if it were real. Your eyes have changed into mu eyes and your hands have lost 2 fingers. 3. Your next change will be your nose. It sticks out in front of your face. Your nose is shrinking. You can even see it shrink. Imagine it as it were real. Your eyes have become mu eyes. Your hands have become 3-fingered hands and your nose is shrinking. 4. Your next change will be the second best change. Your mouth and nose pushes out into a short muzzle, your nose becoming mere slits. Your canines are getting sharper. Imagine it as it were real. Your eyes have become mu eyes. Your hands have become 3-fingered hands. Your nose is shrinking and you are getting a muzzle. 5. Your very next changes will be mental. Since your mind is going to change, your subconscious will stay active until the end of the changes. Your mind is changing, little by little. You are thinking that you're a mu and you are starting to act like one too. You start talking like a mu. You cannot talk human, so you talk the way a mu talks. You don't have to imagine those mental changes, because it's as real as you can shake a stick at it. Your eyes have become mu eyes. Your hands have become 3-fingered hands. Your nose has turned black. You are getting a muzzle and your mind has become more like an muse. 6. This change will be the very best change. You will be growing a tail. Your spine is slowly forming a stub on your back. The stub is starting to grow into a somewhat thin, long rat-like tail while pink fur starts growing quickly in a thick way, and the end becomes spoon-shaped. The changes are very real. Your eyes have become mu eyes. Your hands have become 3-fingered hands. Your nose has turned black. You are getting a muzzle. Your mind has become more like a muse and you have grown a thin tail. 7. For this change, it will focus on your arms and legs. The middle area between the fingers on your hand shrinks to a small size. A segment of your legs gets sucked into your tailbone. Your legs then shift so that they are hunched back. Lastly, your toes limit themselves to 3 digits and your feet swell to the size of clown feet. The changes are very real. Your eyes have become mu eyes. Your hands have become 3-fingered hands. Your nose has turned black. You are getting a muzzle. Your mind has become more like a muse. You have grown a thin tail and your legs have become mew legs. 8. You did well. Now face the next step. You are growing fur starting from your tail. The fur grows in pink colored all over your body. Your changes are real. Your eyes have become mew eyes. Your hands have become three-fingered hands. Your nose has turned black. You are getting a muzzle. Your mind has become more like a muse. You have grown a thin tail. Your legs have turned into mew legs and you grew pink fur. 9. The second from last step. If you got here from step 1, good job. You are shrinking and losing weight. You are shrinking to 1 foot 4 inches weighing at 8.8 pounds. These changes are real. Your eyes have become mew eyes. Your hands have become three-fingered hands. Your nose has shrunk. You are getting a muzzle. Your mind has become more like a muse. You have grown a thin tail. Your legs have turned into mew legs. You grew pink fur and you lost weight and shrunk to the size of a mew. 10. The last step will focus on your gender. You are becoming a female mew. First, your nipples start getting slightly bigger as another pair appears on your mew body. Your male bits shrinking into your mew crotch and forming a pussy. Your body is also become girly. The changes are real. Your eyes have become mew eyes. Your hands have become three-fingered hands. Your nose has shrunk. You are getting a muzzle. Your mind has become more like a muse. You have grown a thin tail. Your legs have turned into mew legs. You grew pink fur and you lost weight and shrunk to the size of a mew, and you turned into a female mew. Now before I wake you up, I will give you 2 triggers. Whenever you see someone type or hear someone say these triggers, you will morph accordingly. However, there are limits. First, you must spend an hour in between the triggers in the form you morph into. If you see someone type or hear someone say these triggers before the hour is up, you will not morph into the other form. You must spend at least an hour in between the triggers before the other one can take effect. Second, bear in mind that if you are originally a male before you became a female mew, your attraction will change accordingly. This means that instead of being attracted to females, you will be attracted to males when you are a female mew. Now, if you are ready, I will give you your triggers. When you hear or see the words psychoannulation, you will change back into a female mew. When you hear or see the words human regulation, you will change back into a human, becoming the gender you were before the transformation. Now then, two things before I wake you up. You will never snap out of this hypnosis when you are a female Mu, regardless of how scarred or cold you get. And remember, when you hear that trigger to become a female Mu after you've been a human for at least 1 hour since turning back into a human, the 10 steps above will happen again, turning you back accordingly. If you go from Mu to human, the effects will be reversed, and you will become the same height and weight you were before you were transformed. One last note, when I wake you up, you will instantly become a human again, retaining the gender you had before you were transformed. However, you will post a comment telling me how well this transformation went for you. Now without further ado, 3, 2, 1.